Hi, this is Emilee of Emilee's Paper Caper. I'm back for Flip Through Friday. My mascots are here, Sir Scraps-a-Lot and Pixie Parchment. And we're sharing a travel journal memory book that I created on a recent weekend trip with a friend. This is an old smash book. You may remember these books from K & Company. They no longer make them, sadly. I love them, and I have a little bit of a inventory of them, and I'm starting to use them again. To decorate the journal cover and to decorate the spine, I used some things sent to me from Linnea at Fashionably 50-something and beyond. We did a recent swap, and these were some of the things that she sent me. Since this trip was over Halloween, I decided to use the things she sent me. I thought they worked out perfectly. This is a postcard that Linnea sent me. I usually mark in the front of a travel journal, junk journal, when the trip was taken, where we're going to, and then a little bit of information about our travels and plans. At the end of each day, I like to talk about just a summary of the day, including where we ate. And then later in the book, you'll see that I incorporated photos as well. I keep receipts and add those to the book to help me remember locations and costs. It's kind of fun to look back on those. We went to a little Five Daughters bakery. I asked the nice lady for an extra bag, and she gave me that, and then I put some receipts inside that bag. Here is a picture of the little mini donut that my friend got at Five Daughters Bakery. Here we are shopping at the factory in Franklin. These are photos that I took on my phone and then printed off and added it to the book later, but this is from a pamphlet. And I kept ticket stubs from going to a movie, and my friend took a picture of me at the movies. I like to have other people contribute to the books, and I kind of twisted her arm, but my friend journaled here for me. And this is a map that I incorporated. It was from a free pamphlet about the area of downtown Franklin where we went shopping. I just put that in there. And then on the other side, I had purchased something at a store called Rock, Paper, Scissors. They put some really cute tissue paper in the bag, and I just added the tissue paper to the back of the map. There's some more of that tissue paper. I thought it was really cute. Some more receipts here. One of them is for the Rock, Paper, Scissors store. We stayed at the Courtyard Marriott, and I always like to try to keep the room key envelope. We each brought some favorite snacks for the road. She loves Teddy Grahams, and I love Twizzlers. On our way back home, we stopped at a Subway, and I took this from the paper that they put with your sandwich. On my way back home, I stopped and picked up Jet's Pizza for dinner. So this is from a Jet's Pizza menu. And then there are more photos back here. We ate a couple times at a place called Jonathan's Grill, and this is from a napkin. And then I've taken photos from Jonathan's Grill. Sometimes there are pages in these smash books that are just too cute to cover up, and this was one of them. My stylus number, hold on, let me get it for you. We ate at a place called Edley's in the Nashville area, and 37 was our table number, and that's a lucky number for our family. I took a picture of lunch. Here we are on the road trip to our destination. A photo of the skyline of Nashville as we drove through. We went to a town called Franklin that's on the other side of Nashville, but that's the view we had of the city as we drove through. This is our dinner the first night. And in the evenings we sat at the hotel bar and relaxed and looked at old photo albums. One of the things we did was paint ceramics at a place called Third Coast Clay. Here's what our ceramics looked like before we painted them and after we painted them. Once we have our final items after they're fired, I'll post a picture in my YouTube community so you can see. It's often hard to tell what they're going to turn out like, and we are optimistic that they're going to turn out just fine. And then this is what I had for breakfast a couple of the mornings. We met my daughter and her boyfriend for lunch one of the days, so I've got a picture of them. And we went shopping together, and then we drove home, so took a departing shot of the Nashville skyline. The cross here, it's giant, and it's in Effingham, Illinois, and it's kind of a mile marker that we keep. We know it's about 2 hours from home. And then here we are filling up the tank one last time. Memories were definitely made on this trip. And if you keep travel journals, junk journals, memory keeping of any kind, I'd sure love to see how you do it. This is what I've started doing. It's a little easier than scrapbooking because you do a lot of it in the moment of the trip, and it makes for a fun little journal to look back on. Let us know if you have any questions. Sir Scraps a Lot and Pixie Parchment love hearing from you, and so do I.